haven't seen Chief press himself like this since we were in boot camp.
He's fine, Fred.
This many missions non-stop isn't fun.
Sierra 117 to Infinity. Blue team has located Argent Moon. Signs of hostile activity, but she's still here.
Copy that, 117. Eliminate all hostiles. Secure Argent Moon. You may deploy when ready.
Affirmative, Infinity. 117 out.
Here you go.
Thanks, Kelly. Everyone ready?
Affirmative.
You good?
Blue team, fall out.
The Envoy are resisting. Throw the Envoy out the airlock.
Hull breach contained. Repressurization of affected areas completed.
What do we know about Argent Moon?
Oni Research Station. Went dark 19 months ago. Last week, Kegyar scavengers found it and sold the find to Julem Dama's people.
We clear the Covenant and return this station to Oni.
Fastest route to retrieval is to seize central control. Eliminate hostiles between here and there, and deactivate gravity and life support systems.
Ship data center is just ahead. We can pull down Argent Moon schematics there.
Looks like they were designing a new stealth class vessel.
They lost years of expensive R&D with this station.
Hostile contact!
Fight and die for
Coming through! My position!
Eliminated.
Here comes the train!
I'm down.
Offset, Chief!
Back in it.
Elite's still an active threat!
my head next time, human. Overrun their position.
Data center is just ahead. Let's go.
Good round! Somebody! They're falling back! Target's firing! Take out that armor, coward!
Data center.
We've got a complete set of datasec keys for the station. We should be able to pull down Argent Moon schematics and find a path to central control.
Datasec entry accepted.
Access the databanks.
Grab the data and current population map.
Should be a straight shot to central control through the assembly bay ahead. There's still prowlers in the hangar bays. Nobody from Oni got out of here alive, did they?
No.
Let's go.
Elevator here.
Central Control straight across this bay.
Everything's hooked up.
They must be stripping that experimental ship for parts.
Scavengers, taking what supplies they can find. Coming to war against the Arbiter must not be going well.
Julem Dama is a lot of things, but he's no prophet.
Friendly here! Watch it!
Most direct route to the shipyard is through the wall ahead.
Let's charge through. Contact. System locked.
I'm your good, Chief.
I'm up.
Engaging a lead. Thanks, Doc. Take your aim, Spock.
Not slacking, Linda. I'm down.
Contact.
Targeted.
Hydra here.
System's locked.
Central Control!
Blue team, Linda needs support.
Thanks, Marcus.
Nobody's left standing. Let's move on to Central Control.
Signage here for Central Control. Through those doors.
Puncher. Blue team, report. Sierra 117 to Blue team, report. Sierra 117, does anyone copy?
Chief. The domain is open. Meridian is next.
Cortana?
John, the reclamation is about to begin.
What's wrong?
She's on Meridian.
Who?
Cortana.
That's not possible.
You said she was gone.
I watched her die. We have a mission to focus on. We can talk about this later. Lights on. Frederick, get us back on course for Central Control.
Bringing up schematics. There's an elevator we can use, but access is 4 levels down.
Mark a path.
Hostile contact!
One down!
Linda needs an assist.
Thanks, Spartan.
Kill the demon that is ours. They must not interfere.
This area is clear.
Chief, what did Cortana say to you?
Not enough. Something about Meridian.
Meridian's a backwater. If she's active, what's she doing so far out on the frontier?
They're keeping pace with us.
For the glory of Indama!
Tell him with an energy sword!
Reach level 3. One more level down to the elevator for Central Control. Covenant BattleNet just lit up.
outnumbered here, Chief. A few thousand to one.
Surrendering Argent Moon is not an option.
Neither is fighting half the Covenant in close quarters.
Then forget about reaching Central Control. The plan changes to asset denial. We scuttle the Argent Moon.
Ship's reactor core is near here. Same plan as the Perpetual Devotion?
We overload the reactor and evac. Ship explodes, destroying any ships nearby.
The reactor is below the lab just ahead. We can use air ducts to travel between them. Marking the access panel.
Green 5 clearance accepted. Authorizing entry.
There's chatter about Jul 'Mdama on Covenant comms. The new arrivals say he's dead.
Somebody cut the head off the Covenant. Bravo.
Hunters.
They're strong, but slow. Use the lab equipment to keep above them and out of their reach.
I have a target! Now! I need an assist!
System lock. Blue team, on my target.
Copy!
On my mark, blue team.
Okay.
Blue team, priority target. Blue team, move to assist. System locked.
Schematics show a path to the reactor below here.
Lock down!
Keep them down! Keep us out! Keep it together! At least one footprint way!
Blue team, priority target.
Sure.
Race over, Kelly.
Thanks, I'm good!
Firing. System locked. Need an assist.
Throwing grenade!
Hunters down.
Reactor core is just below us. Let's go.
Compound Asteroidia 472A. Results observed. We almost have a candidate here. Sufficient morbidity.
Schematics show a path to the reactor below here.
Venting system released.
reactor room is just ahead. We can light this fuse and bolt.
No salvage for the Covenant.
Right, let's go.
What is happening? Why does the fleet come? You left on my skin! Regroup!
Reactor controls are on the far side of the room. Eliminate the Covenant forces and get to those controls. I'm down. I need support. Blue team, I need support.
Taking a jackal! Elite's doing some damage! One less jackal! Now you're on track! Down! Engine one! I need an assist!
I'm here!
Thanks, Spartan.
Go with us, brother!
Engaging! Engaging elite!
I'm down! Got a jackal here.
Show him how it's done!
Still seeing hostiles. Clear them out so we can initiate the overload.
Engaging!
Linda needs an assist. The system locked. Give me a hand.
Assisting!
I have a target! I got the elite!
Blue team, Linda needs support.
Do not relent forward!
I need a hand.
Finish that elite! Changing weapons!
I'm down. I need support.
Assisting.
I'm up. Back in it.
Taking damage.
System locked. Give me a hand.
Assisting.
I'm up. Need med support here.
Up and at him, Chief!
Back in it.
Grenade incoming!
I'm downrange, Chief. Launch the grenade. Grenade inbound.
Yes, sir.
Get back. Clear that turret.
On it!
I'm down. Need a hand here.
Taking cover.
Engaging a lead!
Need med support here.
Assisting.
I'm up.
Taking a new position.
Keep your head down, or you will be dead.
Grenade incoming.
Linda.
Storm rifles up. Check your target!
Area's clear. Initiate the overload.
Reactor failsafe disarmed. Failure imminent.
Got it. Reactor's overloading.
Move for the hangar bay.
Protocol initiated.
Containment.
The station's going to try to cool the reactor.
I guess the UNSC is better reactor safety protocol than the Covenant.
We can stop that. Board the reactor.
Board the reactor.
If it's being moved, we should go with it.
Coolant chamber ready. Stand clear of deployment bay.
The safety systems are set to pump coolant to the reactor.
This whole plan fails if that coolant gets a chance to work.
Shame to lose the Argent Moon, but I'd love to see the look on the Covenant's faces when she goes supernova.
How do we stop it?
There are sheds located on either side of the cooling chamber. Those are our targets.
Reach the control sheds. Get the cooling system offline.
I have a target!
The Sahili dominate the sky!
Target down!
Back in it. No signal from Linda. Hold position.
He's hit!
Shades are still closed on those coolant pipes. Find a way to open them.
Override controls.
Warning. Security shutters disengaged.
Override activated.
Coolant system shutters exposed to open space.
Coolant system inner workings are exposed.
Eliminate the targets, Blue Team.
Grab Banshees. We can target the pipes more easily from the air.
The Armada's been alerted to our presence. Reinforcements inbound. They're sending Phantoms.
It's working! Keep firing!
Back now.
Banshees aren't fast enough to get clear of the reactor explosion.
Calling in the Pelican. No signal on autopilot retrieval. Armada must have taken it out.
Frederick, find the nearest hangar bay. We're taking a prowler. There's the hangar entrance.
Prowler is just inside, through an airlock.
This station's about to be slag. Move to the prowler.
Reactor core temperature has exceeded 1,373 Kelvin. Failure imminent. Immediate evacuation advised.
There's the prowler.
The hangar's full of Covenant.
Clear them out and prep for launch.
Do it quick. I'd rather not be here when the station melts around us.
Blue team, Linda needs support.
Reactor containment failure. Immediate evacuation.
Launch controls are here.
Hold off the Covenant while the Prowler preps for launch.
More hunters. Take that target.
Prowler fuel cells at 25%.
Watch for friendly fire, Chief!
Give me a hand.
Hold off the Covenant while the Prowler preps for launch.
More hunters!
Prowler fuel cells at 25%.
No signal from Linda. Hold position. I'm down.
Very good!
Hold off the Covenant while the Prowler preps for launch.
More hunters! I got this one! Somebody suppress that fire! Take the hunter!
Prowler fuel cells at 25%.
here.
You're good, Chief.
I'm up.
Your target's one of these. Incoming grenade! Charge shot, time to punch!
Cascading failures. Fires on all decks. All essential systems offline. Immediate evacuation advised.
Get you stabilized, Kelly.
I'm down. Need an assist.
Hunter has retargeted. Get you back up.
Back in it.
Elite got
Prowler fuel cells at 100%. Launch is primed.
Prowler is ready.
Board now, blue team.
Clear.
Time, Linda.
89 seconds.
Sierra 117 to Infinity. Argent Moon scuttled. I've reassigned blue team. Destination Meridian. Potential contact from Cortana.
Negative 117. Another team is already being prepped to deal with her.
What the hell?
You're to return to Infinity immediately.
Negative Infinity. I don't like it.
Whoever they are, let's get to Meridian before they do.
Kelly, no.
No need to do this by yourself, Chief.
They won't court-martial all of us, right?
I tried to warn you this was happening. Cortana is no longer an asset, Captain. She is a danger. She has access to the Forerunner domain, a galaxy-spanning network
Cortana's
that
alive?
allows her to control whatever devices caused this damage.
How is she?
Master Chief believes she contacted him.
No, John must not speak to her.
He's gone in search of her.
You let him go?
How is it
Nobody lets the chief do anything. He does what he wants.
Until 0631 this morning, when he was declared absent without leave.
This isn't about the Master
John
Chief.
is not equipped emotionally to deal with her as a threat.
Hey! Is anyone gonna answer me?
You're out of line, Roland.
Yes, sir, but so is everyone else. You created Cortana, Doc. And now you're throwing her out the airlock with these accusations.
Roland.
You think she tricked the Master Chief into abandoning his post? Respectfully, sir, to what end? Why is Cortana the problem? Because she refused to die when she was supposed to?
You're okay with this? Not just another target, you know.
Every target is just another target, Buck.
Yeah. For you, maybe. And I love being an ODST. Just point and shoot. None of this gray area BS. I mean, how are we even supposed to bring them in? Ask politely?
No.
The hell?
Armor restraint. Short-circuit their suit systems.
The lock. Every other Spartan, every soldier, when they hear about this, they're gonna hate us. You know that, right?
You're not the only one here because of him.
Glassed this planet in 48. It was a UNSC colony then, but we never came back. Run by a private corp now, chipping away the glass, making her livable.
Why are we taking a long way down?
Because it's polite. Grew up on an indie colony like Meridian. Folks out here don't take well to the UNSC landing in the middle of town. Tend to see it as an act of aggression.
Speaking of acts of aggression...
Those are Forerunner ships.
What the hell are Forerunners doing here?
Maybe we're not the only ones here for the Master Chief.
Whoever the hell is on my elevator, identify yourself.
This is Spartan Jameson Locke, UNSC.
Thugs, a lot of you.
To whom am I speaking?
This is Governor Sloan, and you,
The governor didn't seem to want our help.
Well, he's gonna get it anyway.
Spartans? What the hell are Spartans?
Osiris, the people of Meridian Station need our assistance.
What the hell are those things?
Slow to all hands.
Switching up my weapon.
Take up defensive positions. Do not panic.
Has anyone heard from Aperture Station?
Under attack. Security protocols engaged.
Everyone remain calm. Get on top of the
Spartans doing here?
Meridian Control, we need you to open the doors to the space elevator.
But it's overrun!
Open the doors so we can help.
Damn it, Kyle! Do it! Fine, go!
Station under attack. Security protocols engaged.
Base is on lockdown. No way out.
There must be a way to shut down the security system.
Yeah, eliminate the threat, then lockdown ends.
All good people of Meridian, you are hereby ordered to take up arms and defend your home from these aggressors.
elevator control. Get those automated turrets online.
We're trying, Governor! Security tower door's jammed!
Automated turrets? Those could be useful.
Frankie, keep firing! on me. I need help!
Hostile activity detected.
Systems are locked.
Engage.
There's a clear shot to a generator from up here.
Take the shot. It'll drop power to the gate.
Hostile activity detected. Lockdown system engaged. Hostile activity detected. Lockdown system engaged.
Fire on that soldier! They're hit!
Hostile activity detected. Lockdown system engaged.
Reloading sniper now!
Hostile activity detected. Lockdown system engaged.
I'm down! Need help!
Hostile activity detected. Lockdown system engaged.
Crawlers, waste of time!
I need some support! Help!
Hostile activity detected. Lockdown system engaged.
Let's go, Vale! Still plenty of guys left!
I'm up,
From
thanks!
that tanker! Turret controls are in there, but...
Turrets are online.
Who? Spartans? You activated the turrets? We're here to help, Governor. We gotta get that gate open.
Knight Commander just showed up with reinforcements!
Eliminate that knight!
You got it.
All clear. Spartans. Was that your doing?
We just helped, Governor. Your people did a lot.
Gates are open!
This road will lead straight to Meridian Station.
I'll take the gunner seat.
Where we going? Time wasted.
Get moving!
Mayday! Mayday! I'm going down!
Light him up.
McCord River, report in.
Governor Sloan, McCord River Bridge is sealed, but we're under heavy assault.
What do we do? Be damn sure they don't get through to town.
Governor, if you open the bridge, Osiris can help Meridian Station.
I let you through, and those monsters will follow. No way. If you want to help, then secure that bridge.
I'll light him up. Can't hide from these soldiers.
Propaganda about Spartans doesn't lie. Listen, across the bridge, closer to town, there's others that could use your help.
We can do that, sir.
All right, opening up.
You get me a range, I'll light him up. Take that ward off. Ward off, now.
Your soldiers can drive?
We're taking fire. My armor's jammed up.
Up you go, Locke. You're good.
I'm up. Thanks. Ready to roll out.
Governor Sloan, this is Billy at the garage. We're pinned down. Spartans, my people in the service garage could sure use your help. And, well, they might just have a Scorpion in there.
They have a tank. Why do they have a tank?
Gift horses, Vale.
Target found himself a vehicle.
I'm on the gun. Hammer that soldier.
Systems failed!
Armor's...
My people in the service garage could sure use your help. And, well, they might just have a Scorpion in there.
They have a tank. Why do they have a tank?
Gift horses, Vale.
Targeting the human.
Come on, thanks.
One sec, target on me!
Engaging contact. Opening up.
Well done, Spartans. Head over to the garage. I'll have Billy open up.
Spartans? Holy...
Billy, they're gonna need to borrow your toy.
What?
They'll get more use out of it than you will.
Taking fire from that heavy damage! I'm down! Need help over here! Move out!
I'm on the gun.
I'm walking. Gotta deal with this first!
Why did they have a Scorpion? It's UNSC gear.
Corporate security. Private security for a frontier colony isn't unusual. Surprising to see something this heavy, though.
Area's clear.
Meridian Station's just up the hill.
I'll take the gunner seat. Direct hit! Going loud.
means lots of places. There's always been a Forerunner element.
Yeah, so?
Meridian was a fully settled colony. No record of Forerunner discoveries here.
So why are there Prometheans here now?
That's what I'm asking. Haven't you been listening?
You know, you get along with Veronica real nice, man.
Spartans, you're close to Meridian Station now. If you could clear out the land between where you are and town.
Of course, Governor. Wow. Big quick turnaround from get off my planet to, hey, can you help?
At least he's talking to us. That's a start.
Going loud. Take that soldier down. On it! Fire on target. We are taking damage. Target down. Target destroyed. Right away. Going loud.
Spartans. You were keeping them away from us. Osiris, clear the area so they can open the gates.
Is that good? Are we all clear? Oh, hell. Here they come!
One down. Going loud.
Taking fire. Keep it moving.
Fire on target. We are taking damage. Going loud. Cut them down. Threats are taking fire. Going loud. This is for priority targets. Threats are taking fire. Fire at the soldier down!
At location! Friendly
Fire on target! We are taking
Still a few of those things out there, Spartans.
Threats are taking fire!
Soldier is shorting out.
On my mark.
Copy that, Lon. Copy that.
Fire on target! We are taking damage! Take that soldier down!
You got it!
A soldier's down!
Mongoose, taking fire!
Ward off, now!
Taking the Warhawk.
Move on! you've done it. Never thought I'd thank the UNSC for a damn thing, but I do thank you, Spartans. Come on inside.
Off the mongoose.
Governor Sloan, I was hoping we might have a word.
Come into town and we'll talk. I trust you won't cause any trouble.
We'll be with you shortly. Tanaka, what kind of welcome can we expect this far out?
Frontier colony like this? Not much. Best suggestion is to keep weapons down and hands off.
Everyone stand down. The Meridian station is secure. Whatever those things were, they seem to have fallen back. Few fire, I can't handle. If you're hurt, go see Doug King. If you see someone in need, stop and help. We're a family here. Let's deal with this. Family what? No, I want everyone to know we had some unexpected help from the UNSC. They're here in Meridian Station with my permission, and they saved the lives of many of our people. They'll be leaving as soon as they came, but till they're gone, treat them as you would any lieutenant employee. Anyone gives a guff, that's your fee. Understand?
He's an AI.
What's wrong with him? He looks broken.
Rampancy onset. Late stage from the looks. Probably sacrificing resolution for logic cycles.
I have welcomed you to my home. Do not be so rude as to make my health a point of conversation.
Of course, Governor. My apologies. We're looking for another Spartan fire team.
Why so many Spartans here? Why not? I'm unaware of other UNSC agents in our midst, but you have done right by my people so far. Have your look, but make it quick. Governor Sloan, out.
So where do we start looking?
The best intel in a place like this comes from the people. Keep your ears open.
System offline since transmission reception.
Was anyone with you at the outpost?
Just me. I heard we got hit here and hopped a mongoose back. Right as I left, that ship flew past in the other direction real low.
You saw a ship as you were leaving? Any markings?
Pound glass, UNSC. It's not my problem if your buddies didn't tell you where they parked. You ought to synchronize your drop zones better next time.
Catch that? Sounds like it was a UNSC ship.
What happened over at the comms tower, Ed?
The station signal was coming through.
We might be able to help. Where was that transmission sent from?
UNSC swooping down to take our claim. I'll tell you what, our folks at Apogee are plenty strong. Don't think you vultures can pick the bone so fast.
Wait, what do you say? Apogee? I think that's our location.
So Apogee came under attack, and then a UNSC ship was seen heading that way.
Find a network terminal. I want to know more about Apogee Station.
Artemis ought to be able to track down a suitable network terminal. Ping it.
Accessing terminal.
Did I give you permission to poke about?
Your people saw a UNSC ship out near Apogee Station.
UNSC at Apogee? Why are you people all over my planet?
With your permission, we'd like to go ask them ourselves.
There's a cargo Pelican on the Meridian Station landing pad. It'll get you out to Apogee the quickest.
We appreciate it, Governor.
I'm sure you do.
Broke on the mining rig.
Boarding the Pelican.
escort.
Be surprised if there weren't. Sloan can't be happy about UNSC marching around out here.
The lady is correct. My team's there to keep an eye on things while you look around. Nothing personal, Spartans.
No offense taken, Governor. We'll find our targets and be out of your way shortly.
Prometheans!
Clear them out. Sloan's people can fight, but they shouldn't have to. They're coming toward us!
Shoulders out.
It'll be okay.
Heavy damage! I'm down!
A lot of money going into this. Where's the profit?
Sure your mom was signal intelligence? You sound like a banker's daughter.
Liang Dortmund pays a couple generations of chumps to break off the glass, then has land rights to an entire planet. It's a long con, but for the pay.
I'll be fine! I need help!
Let's go, Vale. Still plenty you guys get shot.
I'm up, thanks! Area clear.
Let's move on, see if we can find any signs of blue team.
Prometheans. I want to look at that prowler.
Consider it done.
En route.
On my mark.
I'm on it.
Target the knight.
Reinforcements. Look sharp. System start.
Need help! Need help over here! Spartan!
Target down!
Clear the remaining hostiles.
We still got a Spartan down! It's okay, Locke. Down! Need help! Help! Osiris, I need some...
Easy, Vale. I'm gonna hit some soldiers up there.
I'm down!
On it.
Roger that!
Can't hold. I need help!
Roger.
No threats here. Anything near here? Tanaka's out! Regroup! Firing on target!
All clear.
Blue team just left their prowler parked in the middle of everything?
Must have landed here for a reason. Ship's log might tell us something.
Let's run a scan.
Look at this.
Looks like a map of Apogee Station. It leads down inside the mountain.
Marked a path through the door outside to the mines.
Governor Sloan,
Spartan Locke.
we're looking for access to the mine near our position.
You think the soldier you're chasing is down there? Not likely.
I'm asking politely for access to your facility, Governor.
Opening the door for you now. You watch yourselves down there.
Let's go!
If I survive this, I'm going for hazard pay. We've got backup!
Prometheans have this entrance bottled up. Take a kill blood.
Sniper now.
Cover. Kill one. There it is.
Shall we
This area is secured. Governor Sloan, there's a door blocking our way at this location.
Opening now, Spartan.
Don't see any signs of blue team engaged in combat through here.
Think they found another entrance?
My money's on the Prometheans never engaging them.
That doesn't make any sense.
Making sense and being a fact aren't always the same thing.
Forerunners ahead.
Earthquake!
Watch your heads.
Auto turrets. If we turn these back on, they'll make quick work of the turrets on and firing.
Move up.
Crawler's scrambling for cover.
Going now. Spawn gates bringing in more Prometheans. Need help over here! Crawler's heading in.
I'll shut him down.
Take it off, Bale. I'm up. Thanks.
Armor's broke. Let's hit him.
Look at them scatter.
More Prometheans inbound.
Firing on Shunin. Savages.
All clear. We can move to the structure now. What is that? You know, we've seen Promethean attacks since Requiem, but no record of any this intense.
Something riled them up, that's for sure.
Something here. Similar design to a monitor. Non-communicative. And they don't seem interested in us.
Move forward, but keep an eye on them.
Spartans, I'm losing your...
Governor?
Privacy at last.
This place is huge. Why wouldn't Sloan report a find of this size?
Mother hell.
Tanaka?
Just realized. Buck was saying Blue Team didn't fight Prometheans. Well, they didn't have to sweet-talk Sloan either.
You think Sloan let them down here?
Reckon it's a possibility.
Possibility, but not a certainty. If Sloan's hiding something, we'll draw it out of him after we investigate this structure.
Look at all of this.
Record everything. We can get a good look at it later.
The Guardians to serve her.
What was that?
Well, let's go find out. We're sitting ducks here.
Agreed. Move!
Your presence in the Guardian's shelter is undesirable.
Are you the Guardian?
I am Warden Eternal. I stand in service to Cortana.
Cortana?
The other humans are approved for passage. Regretfully, you are not.
That sounds like a threat.
Vacate this shelter now!
That was a threat, all right.
Who's this guy? Where'd he come from?
Something new. Defend yourselves.
You are necessary to your plans. Leave now and be spared.
Hostiles pushing up!
His back's exposed. Focus fire.
You dare raise arms against me!
Help that Spartan!
hell was that thing?
The Warden Eternal. He said he served Cortana.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
Another quake.
Bad news. Should get moving.
The Warden was protecting whatever lies beyond those doors.
He called it the Guardian.
Cortana is connected to this Guardian somehow, and that makes it the Master Chief's most likely target. We find it, we find him. Let's go.
The Warden said Cortana was calling them to her. She's not here.
Oh, they built him big, didn't they? Figure that's the Guardian?
Can't get much by buck. Up here!
Move! Contain! Stay where you are. "117, stand down. Sir, you are absent without leave. This is your one chance to come home peacefully. Blue team, stand down.
I have a job to do.
Cortana's our concern now, sir.
Like hell she is.
Damn it!
Don't like the looks of this.
Maybe we can get out how they got in.
Go! Run!
Chief's on board that thing.
We need to get airborne.
The other colonies Captain Lasky told us about. This is what happened to them. Locke, this colony's gonna be a crater soon.
We can't take anything that flies from these people.
Our Pelican is on the space elevator. We could use that.
The other colonies, there are more Guardians.
Really only concerned about the one in front of us right now, Vale.
But why this one? Why is the Chief on this Guardian? I think it's the first one Cortana activated on purpose.
I'm mobile, let's go. Move up.
Going now.
This is Governor Sloan, broadcasting on all frequencies. People, if you are still planetside, make your way to the space elevator right now. Final shuttles are departing soon, with or without you.
Governor Sloan, Shuttle Bravo 3 prep for takeoff. Watch it, they're on your tail.
We're taking fire. This warthog is taking fire.
The Guardian's got a hell of a singing voice.
Can we do autopilot retrieval? Bring the Pelican down to us.
Mayday! Mayday! We're taking fire! We're hit!
Not with those ships shooting everything out of the sky.
Governor Sloan, we need access to the space elevator.
Can't do that, Spartans. Got too many people taking refuge inside. They'd be slaughtered.
Understood, Governor. Osiris, clear the area so they can open those doors.
Spaceworthy. She's not gonna fly. We need another way to get these people off world.
Turret is firing on me!
It's okay, Locke.
Systems failed!
I'm up. Thanks.
Copy. Locke's getting back.
What's taking so long, Spartans? Your propaganda's overselling your skills. I ain't opening these doors until the base is clear.
We get to stop being polite with him real soon here, right?
Need help!
Suit failure! Systems black!
opening up! Knock us out! Regroup!
Area secure. Lockdown released.
Elevator doors opening.
Spartans, your tenacity outstrips even my own.
When did Cortana tell you about the Guardian?
You're good.